actually just synced 114.4. Already left the scale. Good morning. I just woke up, weighed myself, made my bed, went through my morning routine, like fed Sesame, and now I'm about to feed myself. So today I'm taking you guys through a full day of eating. I'm on my mini cut. This is my second video in the series. This will be more like a vlog today. Oh my God. Please do not mind all my laundry in the background. I'm packing for LA. I'm just gonna cover all my bras right there. I'm packing for LA and I just did laundry yesterday and it's a little messy in my apartment. But anyways, getting sidetracked. So I'm vlogging everything I eat today and it's a low carb day. I do carb cycling, so I have high days and low days based on my training. Today's a recovery day. I'm not working out at all. I am gonna go on a maybe 30-minute walk with my friend Lindsay in about 30 minutes, but I'm gonna eat breakfast before. So I'm gonna show you what I'm eating here. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. I know this is a cookie. I know it's called a cookie, and I know that it is 7 in the morning right now. However, I have gotten into eating Lenny and Larry's Complete Cookie probably like once a day as my 20% fun foods. So you guys know I'm 80% whole foods, 20% fun foods. And this is fun because it tastes really good, but it also is a balanced cookie. Like it has a good amount of fiber and protein and fats. It's balanced. It's not like eating a normal cookie, right? But it tastes like one. So I've been eating these in the morning as my pre or post workout meal. That's how it all began. I was like, I need something carby, has some, you know, some fast digesting carbohydrates, a little bit of, you know, sugar to get me going in the morning for my training, to fuel my training. And then it just turned into like on rest days, I started craving it too. And I like to front load my carbohydrates and calories because I train in the morning. Even on rest days, I get most of my calories in the first half of my day, and the rest of the calories throughout the day are more like protein and fats and less carbs. So now you don't have to do this. What matters is your overall calorie balance most, rather than like meal timing, nutrient timing. This stuff is really majoring in the minors here. It's just what works for me. So I usually order these on Amazon. I get like the variety pack. And I'll give you guys my macros later. I just need to wake up first. I need to make a matcha. But this has 420 calories in it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Sometimes I just eat half, but actually I never eat half. Sometimes I eat half before the workout and half after. But since I'm just going on a walk, I'm gonna just eat it all now. Also, yesterday was a low carb day as well. I'm doing 2 back-to-back. And you know, obviously I had a low carb day yesterday and then I fasted overnight because that's what happens when you sleep. And so I can tell my glycogen stores are like really depleted right now and I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna eat this now. We're out on our walk, matcha. So it is 11:14 a.m. I am about to go get my hair cut. It's not washed. Haven't had it cut since February. So I'm just gonna get these pieces that are in front a little bit, you know, framing my face, get some layers in, just kind of like get it freshened up. I will take you to the salon with me. I go to the White Room in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. It's actually very close to my new place. And I'm excited to snip, snip, snip. Oh, I also wanted to, I have a few minutes before my appointment. I wanted to let you guys know what happened this week. So Sunday was July 4th. I hosted a really small gathering at my place, like literally 5 people, not including me. And on the next day, I was like, actually, I had like the most sore throat of my life. If you follow me on Instagram, I was sharing that I think it was just like exhaustion from, I don't know, social interaction, like coming, like everything reopening and stuff. It's just feels like a lot, way more than I really expected. I had the worst sore throat though, like you cannot, maybe you can imagine. It was like top 3 worst of my life. Like I couldn't sleep all night. I was like, I like had the lozenges. I had like this throat spray. And that was the only symptom. It was just like this outrageously dramatic sore throat. And it was really affecting my workouts on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I still got my workouts in on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but they were not good. Like I showed up, didn't feel good. And my weight wasn't going up. I didn't have an appetite. I wasn't hitting my macros perfectly. So this was just like a little wrench in the mini cut, which totally happens. Like this is totally a part of the process. Sometimes things don't go as planned. I just did my best to control what I could control. So if I show you guys my check-in from this week, I will show it here. So these are my photos from 3 weeks ago to right before I got my sore throat. I was down 3 pounds. So I was really good. I was like about a pound per week lost. And then this cold thing hit me and my weight spiked up to 115, which is totally normal. That's why I'm having this conversation. When you get sick, you tend to carry more inflammation and bloating and other things. So I knew that right after the whatever I was experiencing, right after that kind of like went away, my weight would drop back down, which it now is dropping. So today is the first day I feel pretty good. My throat still kind of hurts, but it's pretty much gone. And I woke up this morning, as you guys saw, 114.4. So it's like slowly coming back down on its own, not changing anything. I'm back on my macros 100%. Trying to be as adherent as possible. Yesterday I was really adherent. And another thing that's really helped is making sure I stay hydrated. When you are dehydrated, you can retain water and then you weigh more. So I bought this. I used to have a glass water bottle. It kept breaking. I don't know why I did that to myself. So I finally invested in a hydro flask, and the straw is a game changer. Like I'm just like sitting at my desk and I can sip it. It's super easy. So I try to have 3 full liters of water per day. And then I don't count this, but it does count. I have 3 of these, and then I also have my 2 matchas. I usually have like 2 seltzers, maybe 2. It depends on the day. So get plenty of hydration in. Really important here. At the doctor's yesterday. So my weigh-in, like I said, I was around 113, and it's really important to emphasize this. So we tend to think that we are one weight, right? We're like, I am 113 pounds. And we like tell people this. And when people ask us, we have a number, we have like one number in our head. The really real truth here is that we aren't just like one number in terms of our weight. We're actually more like a range. So at any given point, you're probably within a 3 to 5, sometimes even 8 or more pound range instead of being a certain number. So for example, the morning that I was 113, I went to the doctor, which was like 6 or maybe 8 hours later. So at that point I had eaten 3 meals, I had exercised. So I'm going to be retaining water in the muscles. I had a leg day, which means you're going to be even heavier. You'll weigh more after a leg day because the muscles are retaining water to repair. And I weighed 116.6 pounds at the doctor's. And it's for me, I know that I'm a range, right? So in the morning when I weigh myself, I'm naked. It's right after I go to the bathroom. I haven't eaten anything and I'm coming off of a fasted state from sleeping. So that's going to be like my lowest weight. And I stay consistently. I always weigh myself under those conditions. But I know in my head, I'm not always going to be what I weigh when I wake up, right? I'm going to be this range of like that to the higher end of the range, which is like, could be 5 pounds heavier. So it's totally normal to like wake up and feel like skinny sometimes. And then by the end of the day, like not feel that way. Like we eat food, our body's like moving, it's hot out. So I swell in the heat. Like there's so many things about our bodies that like make them dynamic. So this is just a friendly reminder that you are not one weight, you are a range. And that's why you can't give the scale that much power. Like the scale is a tool. Don't give it too much because it doesn't deserve it. It's just one tool out of many. I'm also taking progress photos. I'm thinking about how I feel. I'm focusing on my process goals. I'm taking measurements. Like there's other things going on here. So that is just to say, do not give the scale that power because it's just not it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to give it that power. freshened up. So I'm going to run to the grocery store. I have to pick up some yogurt for snack later, and then go home, cook my second meal, take a little minute to recoup. I'll show you what I'm eating, all the good stuff. Okay, the lighting in my kitchen is really not the best, but it's fine. So I just went to the store. Look at what I found. Never seen this flavor before in my life. It's Lenny and Larry's Complete Cookie Choco Mint. I've literally never seen that. Like, I've seen all of the flavors, never seen that one. So I'm really excited. I'm also really, really, really hungry, which I try not to let happen. Sesame, no, don't eat the flowers. I try not to let this happen, especially like any day, but like especially on low carb days, because if you get too low, if your blood sugar drops too low, you get really hungry, and then it can lead to overeating, which it's not going to happen to me right now. If you are working on a mini cut, you're on a mini cut, make sure that you eat at regular intervals. Do not do that whole starvation thing. It is not going to work. You need to eat. Oh, I forgot to get spinach. Shoot. I guess we're just having a plain omelet with no veggies. Let me see if I have some lettuce. You do need to eat at regular intervals so that you don't let your blood sugar levels drop too low. Oh, I'm out of cheese too. Oh, I goofed. Okay. Well, I'm not out of cheese. I just don't have my cheese I normally eat. I will have some goat cheese instead, which is just equally as delicious. It's really when people do mini cuts or whatever, the problem is they think that they need to be hungry all the time. They need to, you know, like starve themselves, not eat, like skip meals. That's not what this is about. You want to eat at regular intervals. Make sure that you're not skipping meals, so that you can keep your blood sugar levels steady throughout the day, so that you never get too hungry and end up like binge eating or overeating your calories, or any of that stuff. So I'm going to make this omelet, which is now going to be sad, and some toast, and I'll show you once I'm done cooking. Also, because I'm leaving for LA in a couple days, I know this is a funny frame right now. I got a rotisserie chicken because I only have 2 more days here. I also already ate a bite because, like, how can you not cut into this juicy, warm rotisserie chicken right when you buy it, right? So yeah, I went and got this from the grocery store, got some yogurt, got some pistachio milk for my matcha, and I have what I need for the next few days. Okay, I have a check-in with my coach, which I haven't talked much about, but I will in a second. Hey.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling so much better. It was such a weird, like, it was the only symptom I had was this like excruciating sore throat, but it kept me like up all night on Monday, and then Tuesday, I don't think I've had REM sleep like all week, but I'm finally feeling better now, and I didn't miss any workouts. And I kept my calories pretty good. And then yesterday I did like 100% adherence day, and today so far it's been good, and my weight's starting to drop again. So
yeah, and your measurements did go up. So
yeah.
You send me a check-in on Saturday, and if it doesn't continue to go down, we'll change the diet.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. And 30 minutes. Can you do 30 minutes cardio?
Mhm. Yeah.
And it could be too. Sometimes when they're sick, because inflammatory response, like your weight will spike up a little.
Yeah.
Totally normal. Being kind of challenging with the diet. Anything that you feel like you could do a little better?
Yeah, the 4th of July was like I could have done that much better. So last minute, a bunch of my friends asked me to host, and I wasn't planning on it. And yeah. I'm not good when I don't plan. Like, I have to know what I'm eating like hours ahead to like hit my macros. And I just like tried to eat less that night, but I didn't. Like, I didn't overeat, but I didn't like do a great job.
Right. So yeah, so not planning. You could have planned a bit better. So let's stick with this and just get in a really nice so nothing, and send me an update on Saturday. It's
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. Any questions or anything that's all? When are you traveling?
On Saturday in the late afternoon.
So you can get a workout in, or at least cardio?
I'll lift and do cardio on Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. If you need me to adjust anything for the week, just let me know. Yeah, you're looking really good. This is going to be fun. Okay, have a great week, and we'll look forward to that, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, Lizzie.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, this is me. I know it's later at night, but I realized I forgot to get you guys up to speed on that chat with my coach. So to give some context, you guys may or may not know, I have shared it so many times and I share it daily on Instagram, but I work with a coach too. And I want you to know that what I preach and teach, I also do myself. So when I say coaching is really valuable and everyone should have a coach, I also have a coach. Most coaches have coaches, including my coach, and then including her coach. So my coach, this is getting complicated, but at the top of this is a world-renowned IVF pro or whatever. That's not my coach, but it just keeps going and going. And it just shows that when you're learning a new skill, or even when you're in a maintenance phase like me, in terms of I have, over 18 years of experience working in athletics. I don't need a coach at this point, but I do. I need accountability. I need someone to just be there, and I need someone to show up for, in addition to myself. So I know that having a coach for me absolutely is so helpful. So Lizzie has been coaching me for years now. I actually met her for the first time in Tulum in person. She's also petite. So when we ran into each other, we were actually both filming a YouTube video, and then it's actually on this channel if you want to go back and watch it. And we just became friends. And then I asked her, I was like, can you coach me? Because I don't have time to do my programming anymore. It's my priority is you, my customers, my clients, my community. And whether or not you're a paying customer or not, I'm still trying to take care of all you guys and give you education and support. So I'm this isn't about me. And so, yeah, I hired her years ago, and she just does all my programming, my periodization, my macros, which it's kind of a collaboration, right? When you have two coaches, we collaborate on goals and, sometimes macros, depending on if I'm that's a little too crazy right now. I need to dial it to this. Can we do this instead or whatever? It's fine. But yeah, so I had my check-in with Lizzie today. We do it every other Thursday. It's a quick chat like you saw. And especially with a cut, sometimes we'll do more frequent check-ins just to make sure I'm on track. But yeah, I highly recommend having a coach. And especially if you're new and you really don't know what to expect and you can't make adjustments for yourself, but even if you aren't new and you are in a maintenance phase, trying to work on the process goal of consistency and building routine, healthy habits, because it's a lifelong thing. It never really a lot of my life is on autopilot, but then I still have to make a concerted effort in some ways to keep things going, and learning how to enjoy that process is a part of the journey. I love it. And it's such a big part of my life. Just taking care of myself and showing up for myself. So highly recommend you do that in a group setting, in a whatever setting you want, even if it's informal, with a friend. But yeah, that has been outrageously helpful for me for years. As an athlete, growing up with coaches in the sport of fencing, I've always been coached, so it's very natural for me. I just like having a coach. I worked with sports psychologists. I have a therapist. It's just good if you can to get these support systems in place. There's also a lot of free ones, and I also offer a lot of free support through my YouTube channel or through my free guide. If you cannot budget a coach, that's okay. There's other ways to get support. But just look for ways you can implement it in a way that fits your lifestyle, because it will help you achieve your goals so much faster than if you just try to do it in a silo alone. Okay, so this was the very kind of sad looking omelet I made. We're all about realistic here, okay? On my channel, you're not gonna see me being a perfect chef, because I'm not. I just make simple recipes that help me meet my goals that taste good to me. Okay, I'm kind of in a work mode now, but I just filmed, you can see this is what I use as a kitchen backdrop, but I just filmed a matcha video, a reel for Instagram, and I filmed it here. You'll see it on my Instagram. Go check it out. It's probably up by now. And I use Jade Matcha. I love them. I have a partnership with them. You can use my code Smalletics10 for a 10% discount. And I do a matcha giveaway every month. So that's what this reel is for. So if you want to win some free matcha, and a tin like this is like 30 bucks. So if you want to win some, head to my Instagram for a chance to enter that giveaway. And this is what I made. I've drank a little bit of it, but I made a pistachio milk matcha latte. Packing for LA, and whew, it is a mess in here. We got shoes. Just trying on some outfits for the trip. This would be a casual outfit, clearly. I am packing lots of like casual stuff, but also a good mix of like dresses, whatever. I'll share some outfits. I don't know about you guys. I'm the type of person that when I travel, I like to have most of my outfits like planned ahead of time, and I take pictures of myself wearing those outfits so that they're in my phone, so that when I'm like there, I can just like open up my phone and I'm like, here are my options. This is my airplane outfit. I'm gonna wear some ankle Nike socks with these and just like, you know, cash, airplane. Okay, I'm taking a break from packing, cleaning to make my next snack, which is a yogurt bowl. I realize, you guys, if you watch my videos regularly, like I eat the same foods. Like I eat the same foods. It's really, you guys are always like, do what do you eat in a day? Do what do you eat in a day? And then I do one and it's like literally the same thing I ate last time, but I've changed like 3 flavors or something. I probably have a list of like 20 ingredients that I just eat all the time. It's yogurts, egg whites, eggs, almond milk, matcha. I mean, that's not really food, but it's chicken breast, beef, steak, Union Street salad from Calexico, which I order all the time. I order tacos a lot, yogurt bowls, protein cookies, protein powders. Actually, I'm about to use a protein powder now. And then I do some like variation of a smoothie or a smoothie bowl every day as well, because it's so easy to get really like a nutrient dense smoothie, like packed with veggies and like vitamins, and also like add a protein powder or whatever. I do big salads. I do that like soup thing you've seen. Anyways, like I'm rambling now, but I eat like the same foods. So I'm now going to make a yogurt bowl with my Women's Best cookies and cream protein powder. This is my favorite protein powder of all time. I just got this one in, brand new tub. And if you would like to support me, I am a Women's Best athlete. You can visit the link below. It's womens.best/Smalletics. That's my affiliate link. I don't actually get any affiliate like commission. I don't get anything for like say you use this link and you buy something. I don't get money for that. I work with them on an ongoing basis, so it just tells Women's Best that I'm like doing my job and like whatever. So I appreciate it if you do use my link. I'll leave it in the description below. And a lot of you guys ask, when you make a protein bowl, you're like, the protein got all gross and like chalked up. So I highly recommend mixing your protein powder with a little almond milk or milk of your choice in a separate bowl first, and then mixing it into the yogurt bowl so you get that smooth consistency. Okay, so just so you guys can see how I prepare it, even though I've prepared this a million times, you guys have seen it a bunch. I'm using my food scale here. I'm zeroing it out. So when you like measure peanut butter or like yogurt, for example, you zero out the food scale and you read the negative number that's on there. So right now it says -40. That means there's been 40 grams added to my bowl. I have to put together 2 different bowls because I have 2 ones left. I'm doing 150 grams. Okay, now, so what I said before, I do this too. I measure, gotta get the scooper. It's in here somewhere. I'm doing 30 grams of protein. I have my app here. And like I said, you wanna mix this in another bowl if the chalkiness bothers you. As you can see, I don't really care. I am gonna add some almond milk, but I'm not very picky about stuff like this. Like, I think there's like 2 types of people. There's like people who care about ingredients and people who care about how those ingredients taste together. If I like all the ingredients separately, I almost always like them all together, which I know sounds weird. I'm gonna use a little pistachio milk. And I'm gonna mix this in together. By the way, I love pistachio milk in my matcha especially. So this is gonna look a bit soupy. I'm just gonna mix it. And then I'm gonna add some crunch. I'm gonna add, let's see. I totally forgot, but while I was packing, I came over here and I had chocolate covered almonds, which is in my app. I added it as a snack. I just forgot to film it. My brain was just like chocolate almonds, and I ate them before realizing. And then after I ate them, I was like, whoops, I'm vlogging today. But I did eat them. It was supposed to be part of the snack, but I was a little hungry, so I ate them earlier. Okay, so this is mostly mixed. Now I like to add pumpkin seeds for healthy fats, fiber, and crunch. And chia seeds for fiber mostly. They're really, really healthy source of fiber. And they're so easy to add to stuff. Healthy source of fats too. And I'm gonna add a prune, another great source of fiber. This is a great hack. And it's like nature's dessert. Like they're so sweet and delicious. All right, so here is my snack. I'm just gonna, I want it focus. There we go. I'm just mixing it up. And if I had a higher carb day, I would most certainly add granola to this, something else besides just the pumpkin seeds, just to add more crunch and more carbs. But because this is a lower carb day, this is how I'm having this snack. We are back. I'm gonna pack this top. It's cute. I just don't know how I feel about these pants. Do you guys think these pants are like, I just feel like the bottom's a bit weird, but I do like the cargo look. Like it's cash, it's comfy. I'm not sure I'm gonna pack these. Okay, so I have to give you guys props for this one. So I ordered this dress and I like love it. Like it's very my style. It's very like sporty, but like, I don't know. It's just my style. And I was gonna return it, but you guys were like, don't return it. Just wear it with different shoes. They look really good with my Nike Air Force Ones. And they also like don't look bad with these and then a jacket. I'll show you with the jacket. So on Instagram, you guys were like, change the shoes, dress it down. Cause I had been wearing it with heels and you guys were like, no, that looks weird with heels. So thank you guys, because I ended up keeping it and it is working now. And I'm into it. So I'm just wrapping up this recertification. So I'm like literally finishing it right now. So every couple years, every 2 years, you have to complete a certain amount of continuing education units to keep your certifications active so that you appear in the databases. And even though I'm not a personal trainer anymore, obviously running a business that like, you know, has liability insurance as for our, you know, for it's digital, it's asynchronous content, right? Smalletics, like our programs and whatnot, but I still want to be covered. I still want to be seen as a professional, especially when I contribute to like livestrong.com or Beachbody or like whatever. I just finished one called Nutrient Timing for Peak Nutrition or Peak Athletes. It was like a 500-page textbook and 150 questions. And I was actually surprised. The questions were actually more challenging than I thought. Like they were actually like required that they weren't easy. They weren't like stuff you read in like high school biology. And in general, it's really good to like keep on, any professional should be doing continuing education. It's so important. I actually learned so much from this. I've been sharing a little bit about it with you guys on Instagram. So yeah, I just finished that. I'm feeling like a little depleted. I think I'm gonna have some chicken, just like literally like a couple ounces of chicken breast from my rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna drink a ton of water. I haven't had enough water today. And it's so important when you're doing a low carb day to make sure you stay hydrated, because your brain actually literally will think that you're hungry when in fact you are just thirsty, my friend. So I need to follow my own advice and hydrate better. And if I really had my shit together, I would be like making a salad of some sort right now, because another great hack, I'm just gonna do one of these like low split things. Is that weird? I just can't get my camera high enough. Anyways, another really great hack for low carb days. Have more fiber, so higher, more vegetables, which I have not done today. Like I said, I will have that in my last meal. I'll have like all my I'll have frozen spinach and stuff. Like putting like zucchini, just like regular zucchini into a smoothie, like sneaking in squash. It adds like just creaminess, not flavor. Cauliflower, adding those to smoothies is great. Sneaking in like, or just like having like lots of lettuce. So like if I were to like put this chicken on a bed of lettuce, it would be more filling. I mean, I'm just being real with you guys. Like I'm just doing what I feel right now. I mean, this is all planned out in my macros. I use my macros app. I could add lettuce. It would add very few calories, but I'm just like craving this chicken right now. So I'm going to carve it up and eat a couple ounces of it. Cheers. So this is my spinach protein smoothie. It's so filling. It's so good. I love it. So I realized that today was a low carb day, and I didn't actually get into teaching that much about carb cycling or low or high carb days and how I'm incorporating them. So in my next video, I could really go more in depth on that. If that's something you guys want, let me know in the comments below. And we can go there. If that would be helpful, let me know. And this is where I'm signing off for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, if you got anything from it, please give it a like. Subscribe for more content tailored to petite women. And also subscribe because this is a series, and I'm going to be doing my next mini cut update with my results and everything from LA next week. So follow along. Say hi on Instagram, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.